ladies, it's your girl AyChristene, and today we are going to check out my one and only love letter. Oh, I'm excited. This is by TheAMaazing. What is your one and only love letter, and who'd you write it to? What was it about? Did it persuade them, you know? Oh, I've done some romantic gestures. That reminds me of a poem that I wrote for somebody. Anyways, we're not going to talk about me. We're going to figure out what's going on here. Link for this video is in the description box below for you to check out. Let me know down below if you've ever written a love letter and was it successful or was it not successful? Because for me, it wasn't. But let me know your Let me know your thoughts. Let's get started. That's some fierce typing. Give me some what?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's this?
Wait, what?
AyChristene merch.
If you close me, I'll close your life.
Oh,
what?
okay.
We got some new shirts, a mug, and some exclusive pins. So head on over to crowdmate.com/TheAMaazing in the description.
Okay.
Please, let me go. Buy my merch. Buy my merch.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay.
Please.
All right. Oh, snap.
What are you doing here?
I'm
what's
here
your
to collect upon this old bet. It's time for pink hair.
Wait, Dad, I can't.
Wait, what?
My identity. Like, people would know me with this colored hair, and not only that, I just got choked. First of all, I hated it, but then I started to get kind of into it.
Beyonce.
And there goes my wig.
There
dear.
you go. Thanks for losing, Maz. Okay, bye.
And then she's gone. Dude,
Hi, my name is Maz, and this is about how I got my one and only Valentine's card. So back when I was a senior in grade 12, I used to be a prefect, which is the same as being on the student council. As part of our responsibilities, we needed to showcase how we can effectively manage school events, the biggest of which was the prom. But prom ain't cheap, and we needed ways to raise...
I love the Harry Potter-ness. I love the Harry Potter-ness. I'm going to take it back. I'm just going to take it back to, yeah.
And this is about how I got my one and only Valentine's card. So
he
back when I was a
got
senior in grade 12, I used to be a prefect, which is the same as being on the student council. As part of our responsibilities, we needed to showcase how we can effectively manage school events, the biggest of which was the prom. But prom ain't cheap, and we needed ways to raise our funds for the event. And what was the best way for us to get money for the prom?
How?
That's right. Give us your money! What?
Oh, robbing people? So that
No,
have,
it
like,
wasn't mugging. That was our second best way.
Oh
it was
my
actually
gosh.
up to the Valentine's Committee to raise the most money for the prom. And you may have guessed it, but I, along with my fellow prefect Beverly, were in charge of such a
Hermione.
crucial committee. Now, it may not sound like much, but this Valentine's Committee was absolutely essential within our school. Because imagine that you're a poor soul in love with this handsome dude that everybody seems to like. You've been trying to get Senpai to notice you for ages, but you just can't. And then finally, the long-awaited Valentine's Day comes rolling around. What do you do now? Psh, what? You're gonna walk up to him and give him your chocolate with flowers and say,
Hey, I like you.
Oh, goodness. Oh.
Get her!
Oh, payload.
No!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, God, please!
Oh, my goodness.
Disgusting!
That was the representative of Senior Pillow. That made me think of Senior Pillow.
I'm sorry to say this, but you did this to yourself. Because what you should have done is use the anonymous service provided by the Valentine's Committee.
Oh, it's an
Beverly and I would
anonymous service,
organize a bunch of senior students to dress up in togas, pink lipsticks, wings, and send them off to go from classroom to classroom to spread the romantic
Look at the little
festivities.
Cupid.
Not
I'd
only
be
that, but
flossing.
for a low price of $1, you could get your love letter delivered anonymously to another student. That way you could totally prank your bro friends and get them a
Sultan.
Valentine's card to show them how much you appreciate them. But not like in a romantic way or anything. Bugger. And for some extra dollars, we would even add a rose and a Valentine's themed lollipop to really spice it up. And if you're even more desperate, sorry, I mean dedicated, you could pay more so that our certified guitarists, singers, and dancers would essentially serenade the person that you're choosing. Isn't that lovely? Wait. You really want me to sing this? Like, legit, are you serious? Because you paid good money for this, and I didn't want you to. Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, I see what
Okay. But you didn't have to cry. Now, it may seem like it was all
like
fun
that
and
song,
dandy, and to be honest, it actually was, but it was equally a ton of hard work. On the form for the anonymous message, people were meant to write their intended person to deliver to, which class they would be in, and their specific message. But see, as the leaders in charge, we ended up seeing almost all of the Valentines that came through. And to be honest, this was like a constant stream of tea. And I loved every second of it.
Oh,
Bro,
yeah.
Stacy's been sending roses to like 12 dudes. Alex is sending Valentines to Maria when he's with Eliza. Bro, don't even get me started on Sophia. Wait, Sophia, why are you sending my mom a Valentine's card?
Tu madre y yo compartimos una noche que nunca podría olvidar.
But the downside of this abuse of power was that we could also see who sent Valentines to each other. Beverly had gotten some here or there, but I had yet to see one for me. And sure, that may sound kind of sad, but I had been around 7 or 8 different schools during my entire educational life, so I was used to never getting any. Besides, the schooling year started in January for us, so it wasn't a personal thing for me. It was more logical, like, yeah, why would anybody send Valentine's to a new kid who they've barely known for a month, you know? And honestly, it didn't really bother me at that point, especially because I had my hands full just trying to plan and organize the Valentine's delivery. It was so hectic that I legit forgot to dress up in the togas that the rest of the committee members had worn. And so there's actually a picture out there of all the seniors in colorful reds, pinks, and whites, and then this random brown kid in the back wearing his school uniform. So suffice to say, I had completely forgotten about my lack of letters. But what I didn't realize was that Beverly, my partner, had noticed that as well. And it may have been because it was our final year, or maybe because of how cynical I'd gotten, or maybe because she was thankful for my contributions. But she took a little pity on me. Because on the last day, when all the deliveries had been sent, I was surprised to see that there was a singular letter there waiting for me. And inside it read, "Dear Maz, thank you for being my partner and working hard for today. You did great. Beverly."
That's very sweet.
The funny thing is, she actually spelled my name wrong on the Valentine's card.
Mars.
But I didn't care. I had never
stuff.
received a Valentine's card before. And the fact that she had noticed it and decided to write one for me on my last school Valentine's Day was just too considerate. And I was so touched by such a genuinely kind gesture that I didn't even care about the mistake. Because despite Valentine's Day running like clockwork, having positive reception, and being financially successful, this, my one and only love letter, was what made that day special for me.
That's sweet.
Thanks, Beverly.
Oh,
I really do appreciate what you did.
Thanks, Beverly.
And I hope you're doing well.
Oh.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, I loved it. I think, okay, this is earthquake. Maybe it's not shaking for you, but I hit my desk. My camera was moving, but it might be stabilized. I don't know how cool Logitech is, but we'll find out. So, super freaking cute. I love Beverly. That's extremely sweet. She noticed that he wasn't getting a love letter, and so she decided to, and I think what she did was perfection. Like, yeah, she spelled his name wrong, but besides that, she didn't pretend that she was in love with him just to make him feel okay. She didn't use it as an opportunity to be manipulative or anything like that to, you know, make him think that he was loved in a way that wasn't true. She just appreciated his work and sent that to him to let him know that he was appreciated, and the help that he did and the things that he did was very appreciated. And by showing that appreciation, I think that was perfection in giving him that letter. And yeah, he said it was a love letter because it was in the form of the love letter process that they had going on, but it was a really sweet gesture to show that appreciation. And I think that was absolute perfection what she did. I think that's an amazing spirit to have in high school. That's really amazing to be that aware of someone's feelings and know how to navigate and help them feel better in a perfect way. I think what she did was perfect. And that's amazing. That is really great. This video was like a roller coaster of different things from the beginning to now, but I think it was extremely done. I think what he did with telling the story and starting off with the robot choking him out. Normally I cut out that stuff, but I'm like, hey, I'm gonna keep it because what he did was really amazing. And then Cypher Den just coming in there out of nowhere was also amazing. So I think I'm definitely a big fan of this video. I think this is a really great video, and I think we should take in that moment and appreciate somebody. Turn to somebody that you know and tell them you appreciate them, either via text or a phone call. You know, just don't be like, oh, they know that I appreciate. No, actually take the time and tell them that you appreciate them. I'm definitely going to do that. I'm going to go out there and tell my husband that I appreciate him. Today, I will. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. How did the video make you feel? What did it inspire you to do or feel? If you like the video, check out the link in the description box below to support everyone involved. If you like this video, hug the life out of that like button. I love you guys as always. And until next time, buddies. Toodles.